for Xi Jinping's visit here to D.C. Now, I was asked earlier today by the media what we were doing here today and what was so different this time from last time. And what I told them is that we're here to set a tone for his presidency, because his upcoming presidency should be no surprise, and it should be no different than the last 4 generations of rulers of communists who have done nothing but exploited and killed innocent Tibetan lives for the past 50 years. We're done taking this from them, and we're expecting no change from him. So if there's no global intervention, and if there's no policies changed in our country, then we Tibetan people are going to step in and make a change. And that's what I told them today. Earlier today we were wondering what were we going to do as far as a banner, as far as a message for them. And what we all came up with, our regional capital, Tibetan Youth Congress, was to set up one banner that said, Hu Jintao, don't let history repeat itself. And I think that spells it all out, because if we don't see some kind of change, if Obama doesn't apply some pressure, if the world doesn't say something to China, then this issue is only going to become a greater one every single day. What happened inside Tibet with 23 people sacrificing their lives is not an act of desperation. It was not a last resort out of fear. Not when there are 23 people screaming out for his return of His Holiness to Tibet, for a free Tibet while their bodies are burning in fire. That is not an act of desperation. The determination that someone would need to do something like that is far beyond anything that anyone in the CCP is capable of. And that's why we know we're here for a far greater cause. We're not here to go ahead and cry or to mourn for anybody. We're here to resonate what they are saying inside Tibet. And if there's not a change, then this is only going to become a greater issue. But we're not going to allow that to happen. That's why we're all here working together. And that's why we're going to continue on growing, and the numbers are going to get bigger, and people are going to be protesting, taking off as many days off work, off school, traveling as far greater distances they need to do. And we're all going to be doing that until we see some change. If someone doesn't step in, then we will step in ourselves. Whatever means it takes, we will get it done. And that's what all of us here are saying. And I'm glad that we see so many people, and we're expecting even more tomorrow, and we expect it to be greater by the day. So, let me just quote one last thing that we heard from the people inside Tibet. If we're not the last, then this is not the end. And I think that's all we really need to say. Klegelo! Free Tibet now! Free Tibet now!
Thank you so much. That was very inspiring.